Hello, my YouTube tribe. How are you? This is Dee from Consciously Focused Tarot. Okay, happy Memorial Weekend to you guys who are in the US. It's a long weekend this weekend, thank God. So a lot of us won't be working on Monday. So I'm going to, because I uploaded this weekend reading late, I'm going to take it through Memorial Monday, okay? Because most people in the US will not be working on that day. So I'm going to do this weekend, and I'm going to do the weekly, and then I'm going to start the monthlies. Okay, so look out for those over the next few days, because to do the monthlies, it will probably take me 3 or 4 days to do those. So look out for them, and I'll upload them in batches as I finish them. Okay, so let's keep this short and sweet here. So this is for the weekend, Memorial Weekend, and starting from Friday the 25th to Monday the 28th. I had to shuffle these cards a few times. I started, and because I wasn't getting that lovely holiday weekend feel in the cards, I'm afraid, but it is what it is. And what I'm feeling that's coming through in the cards this weekend is it is a continuation of last month's reading, and probably, I don't remember last week's reading maybe, but definitely we have the Tower here in reverse, which is Uranus, and you know Uranus moved into Taurus after 7 years on the 15th, the 16th. So this is overall energy. It's in reverse with the Devil in reverse. So to me, this is a continuation of healing. Remember I said last week and last month that healing is going to start taking place. It's been ongoing anyway, but I think it's going to be ramped up a bit here, because Uranus is here, making an appearance, waiting in the bays, but it's in reverse. So this Tower hasn't come down yet. So what I'm feeling in this reading is that we also have the Devil in reverse. So we have Aquarius, we have Capricorn, and so when the Devil is in reverse, that's a good place to be, because it means that we are seriously, really committed to releasing and letting go of those things that keep holding us back in our life. Okay, whether it be our own behaviors that we need to look at and reevaluate and change, or someone else's behavior that you're dealing with, or it's usually both people in the situation, or if it's a collective, it's usually everybody that is examining their own behavior or their own contribution. What am I contributing to this situation that's making it unhealthy? What do I need to change? And usually it's about looking in the mirror. It's not about looking at the other person. Well, you need to change this. Start with looking at yourself. We look at ourselves in the mirror, say, what can we do to change and turn around this toxic situation, or to help heal the situation or the relationship? And for some, it may mean walking away. It may mean or taking some time out. Okay? And for some, I suppose at the end of the day, these cards come up. It's us really asking you, how committed are you to this situation? How committed are you to your job? How committed are you to your career? How committed are you to your family, or to your partner, your spouse, your friendships, whoever? There are so many of you out there. I cannot pull out every single scenario for you guys. You need to know what this means for you, and what area that the universe is trying to help you heal in your life, whether it be within yourself. You may have some self-defeating patterns and behaviors that are cyclic, that keep showing up in situations and relationships that now you're being called to look at these behaviors and self-defeating patterns. And if we all look at ourselves and not point the finger at somebody else, then we're all working collectively. And like I said, so relationships are healing. So this is a good thing. And that's, and that sometimes takes time. But look what we have underneath those two cards. General energy. Look at the light at the end of the tunnel. Now, I didn't see these before. I was a bit depressed when I looked at this reading, but now I'm happy. I didn't want to bring you guys such a morbid reading for the weekend, but look what's under those. Look what's at the end of the tunnel. If we're willing to do the work and be true to ourselves, because really, if we're not willing to do the work, it means that we're not as committed to the situation as we say we are. Okay? And that's fine, but then don't waste your energy there anymore. You know what I mean? Learn from that situation, and move on. But also learn, what was that bringing? What was that situation bringing out in me? Because there are some situations that trigger our shadow side, or trigger suppressed thoughts and emotions. Okay, and then we react or respond, and then then everybody gets caught up in this dynamic. So whatever the choice is, it's just basically really about self-evaluation, really looking at the situation honestly and from a higher perspective, shedding light, light, divine light and wisdom on the situation, to be able to really look at ourselves and see, well, what part do we play in this? What is there within ourselves we need to heal or look at or evaluate? Or has this situation come to the end of a journey and it's time to move on to something else? But this situation was obviously toxic and unhealthy. It's never good to shut a door without really evaluating what went on and trying to heal from this, heal yourself, or do whatever you need to do before you move on, and to understand why that happened. Because when we don't do that, we'll move on and create the same situation, the same dynamic in the next situation, whether it be the next job. And there are a lot of pentacles in this reading. So this could very well have to do with someone's career or someone's job. Okay. Okay. But here we have the Empress, which is beautiful. So do what you know you need to do, because it's when you come out on the other side, it's going to be beautiful. It really will. This is someone that's grounded, resourceful, nurturing, wholesome, grace, beauty. So the situation, I know we fear having to shine a light on things that we really don't want to deal with. There may be situations that, I don't know, it could be situations from the past that you thought, okay, I'm just going to ignore that and not look at that for now. And it raises its ugly head again, and you're thinking, oh no, I had moved on from that situation. I thought I'd healed from that situation. I really don't want to revisit that again. However hard it is, sometimes we do have to, because these things, this is stuff that's in the darkness, the shadows, that's been suppressed. It has to come to the light to be healed. However you decide to do that, okay? But however you, we, us, all of us decide to do that, if we put in the work with sincerity, especially if you're committed to the situation, and if you're not committed to the situation, be committed to yourself, that you don't want to keep going through these same cycles over and over again. Okay, here's the world. It's a successful completion, a successful ending to a chapter, to a cycle. And it's going to bring abundance. It will bring abundance. I mean, I don't even need to really, just on those cards alone here, that could be the reading for the weekend. It will bring abundance if you do the work, really look at the situation honestly, you know, shed divine light, go inside, take a step back, get peaceful, shed divine light, and allow light to come into the situation from the divine so that the situation can be illuminated, so it can be healed. Okay, and I see someone here. There's someone here that's waiting. Here we have the King in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this looks like, and the Page of Cups in reverse. So we could be talking about families here, because these are counterparts, earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. This is a water sign, Page of Cups. So it looks as though there's a family situation here that it looks as though there's a family here that is waiting for a situation to sort of turn around. It's making them feel a little ungrounded, and it may have something to do with the child, or it may have something to do with this couple are waiting for, they're not accepting. It's like there was an emotional gesture, or a gesture of love, or a kind gesture, or apology, but it looks as though people here are not accepting it or not looking at it at the moment. Okay, it looks as though they're waiting. They're waiting, and they want to evaluate the situation. And I do believe that there are a lot of people involved in this situation, because I clarified the King of Pentacles, and I've got two other kings. So there's a lot of competition, I would say, going on. There's a lot of competitive energy here. Up and down, emotional. And this is going to be a very emotional time, because, you know, we have a full moon in Sagittarius coming up. We have a water trine going on. Astrologically, so people are going to be feeling emotional. Plus we have Uranus coming in, you know, with its cleanup time. So a lot of things, situations and feelings are going to be coming to the surface right now. And I do feel that there's family situations going on here. There's partnership situations going on here. We have the Five of Wands. So we have the struggle. We have competition. It's not bad competition, it's healthy competition, it's debate, negotiation. So it looks as though, and here we have some people, some of you are just not willing to put any more effort or work into this. Some of you may just be waiting to see what happens. Okay, there looks as though there are a lot of people involved, there are lots of different energies involved. You know, the emotions and the emotions can be very erratic, very unstabilizing. Okay, because this is just a weekend reading, I'm going to stop this there. But there are some of you that are in your head. You need to come out of your head and stop thinking about it. This situation is making you feel trapped in your head. Okay? But it's something that can't be avoided. And it does happen, you know. And also this weekend, we do have, and we have had, a lot of families coming together for graduations, and then we have Memorial Weekend, and then so I do really feel that what's going on here has to do with, we have a lot of Pentacles and Earth here, so it has to do with work, your business, your families, whatever keeps you grounded and secure, Okay, there could be a lot of erratic up and down energies involved, all these energies coming together. There's a lot of, you know, healthy competition and debate and negotiation. So, well, that's for this weekend. I'm sorry I couldn't have had a better reading for you for the weekend, but when you come out of this, if you do the work to release the unhealthy habits, addictions, toxic relationships, or even our own unhealthy habits that we are bringing into the situation and contributing to the situation, pray, shed divine light on the situation. Okay, it's gonna turn out very, very well. It will end an old negative cycle that needs to be put to bed. Okay, and the Empress comes out. Everything is going to, the result will be better than you thought. Okay, but it's not going to happen on its own. And if any of you want to save your job, you want to save your relationships, or what have you, Uranus is just waiting here to just come crashing in and end this. Help us out, help you out to end the situation, clear out that energy. So, but I do see here that there are people here. A lot of you are recognizing and are aware that there are situations that habits, addictions, whatever it is, that you're releasing. Okay, we're all releasing and we're all healing this weekend, and we probably will be for weeks to come. Okay, so hang in there. Hang in there. The Empress is coming. The world is coming. Victory is coming. Okay. All right, guys. And get out of your head. You're stuck mentally in your head, ruminating with negative thoughts. Okay. Okay. So that was the weekend reading. Now I'm going to do the weekly reading. Hopefully it's a little better, a little more positive. And, okay, guys. See you at the next video. I'm out. This is D from Consciously Focused Tarot. Bye.